right, greetings, good people of planet Earth and elsewhere. Welcome back to the show. If you're new here, this is Raw Talk. And if you've been here before, you already know I'm Raw. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Well, you're seeing this the day after Mother's Day. So, hope everyone had a good day with their mothers, their grandmothers, their wives. It was a very busy day for us. I actually didn't get a chance to go see my mother, but I took my wife and kids to a sunflower field way out in the boondocks of Florida to spend the day. And she really loves sunflowers, and we've never been to one before, and she doesn't really always get to do what she wants to do because we're always like kind of wrapped up in family stuff. So it was just really nice to be able to spend the day out there, and she had a really good time. The kids had a great time, but it is so hot in Florida. I'm so sick of this heat. Every time it's really cold, I'm like, I can't wait for the summer to come back. I need beach weather back. And then as soon as it comes, I'm melting into the ground. But yeah, had a really good day. I do want to talk a little bit about my mother and my wife and honor them. Starting with my mother, the lady that brought me into this world, and by God's grace has not taken me out of this world yet. Although I've been threatened many times with that growing up. I brought you into this world, I'll take you out. But luckily, we're still here. We're doing great. I love my mother to death, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for her. And there's nothing that she wouldn't do for me. No matter all the rocky times growing up and, the teenage attitudes and just things not always running smoothly in the relationship. No matter how many times we bump heads, we always make our way back and maintain the great relationship that we have. And a lot of times with us kids, we don't always look at our parents as humans. We just see them as our parents. When you start looking at your parents as the human beings that they are, and start looking at them as the people that we are now, because they were our age once and living the lives that we're living, and under either better or worse circumstances sometimes. Once you start looking at the human that they are, I find it a lot easier to connect with them on a deeper level, because you can't always understand everything with that parent-child separation. But remove that barrier, and at least for my mother, I see one of the strongest women that I've ever known. And not just because she's my mother. Like, my mama a gangster, okay? She is not to be messed around with. Just the things that she's went through and the struggles and the pain, both physically and mentally, that she's endured and I've watched her go through over the years is nothing short of incredible. And that type of stuff that would have broke anybody else down. People from my generation, they would have been off a bridge by now. But no matter what she goes through, she always finds a way. Even if she's got to ball it out a little bit, and gangsters cry too. So she could be a little crybaby sometimes, but even she's got to cry it out and suck it back up and just get right back to work. She does. And she's twice my age, working 60 hours a week at a job that she loves, that she really doesn't need, but she loves the job and she's really good at it. And she worked her way from the bottom to where she is now with no real education, and then still has the energy to go home and cook a 3, 4, 5 course family meal and tell us to come get a plate. She does a lot. She doesn't really rest. Even when she has time to rest, she finds something to do. She's just busy, moving all the time. I wish she would just sit down and watch a movie sometimes. But yeah, I'm super proud of who she is now, watching everything that she went through. It's my time being here, then her whole life experience, even before having children and stuff. Try not to give too much details about her personal life here, so I'm being a little bit vague. But even with the loss of a child, which I can't even imagine everything she went through up to that point, and then going through that, and then still finding it in her heart to show the rest of her kids the love that she felt like we deserved. And I couldn't be more thankful. And look, I promised her to get her a mansion on clearance when I was like 4 years old. So hook me up, subscribe, like all the stuff, because I'm trying to get this lady a mansion. Not a mansion, not really a mansion, just a nice little house so she could just relax in. It's my biggest wish for my mother, because she really, really deserves just to have her feet up on a beach somewhere, a margarita for each hand, and to just never have to worry about anything again. Hope I'm able to do that for her one day. So to my mother, happy Mother's Day, and I love you. I love you with all my heart. And stop crying. Don't be a baby. Now, on to my wife. My wife is an incredible mother. She's probably one of the most loving people that you'll ever encounter in your life. I mean, I'm talking like she's been dealing with my shit for 6 years and has not raised her voice at me once. So that's a pretty telling sign there. She treats her kids with the same love and patience. And I'm completely confident that when I'm out working or doing whatever I'm doing, like, I don't have to worry about the kids at all, because I know that she's there hands on. She really doesn't know how to do anything else for a minute without worrying about the kids. So yeah, I just never have to worry about that, and I'm able to focus on the things that I'm trying to do. We've had our rocky times. We've had disagreements with parenting styles and stuff like that. Her being the incredibly understanding person that she is, we're always able to have that conversation, come to an agreement on something, and work together to figure things out, because we're both new to this parenting stuff. I got an almost 4-year-old and a 4-month-old, and nothing about it is easy, but having a kind, gentle, soft-hearted person that is willing to have those conversations and make those compromises makes parenting that much easier. I couldn't be more appreciative of her. Really watching her navigate her way through being a mother, figuring out the type of mother that she wants to be, learning how to be a parent while also learning how to be an adult, because I mean, she was a 22-year-old girl with little to no actual life experience, real life experience at least. And she was able to look at herself and look at the things that she needed to change or improve to be the better mother, to be the better adult, to be the better partner to me. And she never gave up, never tried to pawn our kids off on people. I mean, we rarely get babysitters, not just because people are busy and it's not really an option, but because we genuinely love our kids. We do not like being away from our kids. The grandparents ask for our kids all the time. No, we'll bring them over. They're not spending the night. I don't like being away from my kids overnight. I can't sleep, okay? I'm supposed to be catching up on sleep, but I can't. Yeah, it's just an incredible thing to watch. And I'm happy to have her as a partner and to have her as the mother of my kids. I really couldn't imagine somebody better for the job. We don't always get everything right because we're still learning too, but the point is that we're trying and we're learning something every day. And especially her with the upbringing that she had and the styles of parenting that she watched with her and her siblings that she doesn't want to replicate, and is willing to break those habits and generational curses so her kids don't have to grow up with that same type of trauma. And that's incredibly brave to do, I think, as well. So yeah, mama, hats off to you, and I love you so much. And thank you for loving our kids the way you do and giving them the best experience of being loved by another human, and setting the standard so high for the way they're treated and the way other people are going to treat them in the future. I appreciate you. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Really just wanted to take the time here to honor my mother and the mother of my kids. They deserve it every single day, not just one day a year. Every day they deserve that same love and honor because they earn it every day. So with that, hope you guys like the show. Make sure to like, subscribe, share all the things, and we'll see you on Friday. With that, take care of yourself and take care of business. Rah.